I'm Big Will Evanson, and it's time to talk sports. Boy, how sweet it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Thursday was night one of the Sweet 16, the top seed in the East. Duke took down a scrappy Arizona team. Texas Tech came roaring back to beat Arkansas in overtime. Stick around. We'll show you what happened in the first two Sweet 16 games. But first, we have got some big news from Fort Collins because the Colorado State Rams have their replacement for Nico Medved. Of course, the Rams coach for the last 7 seasons. Medved was hired as the head coach at Minnesota this week. So the new head man at CSU is Ali Farouk-Manesh, an assistant with the Rams since 2018. You might remember Farouk Manesh from the incredible 3-ball he hit in the second round of the 2010 NCAA tournament, a 3-ball that helped Northern Iowa stun #1 Kansas. Hopefully Farouk Manesh still has some magic left in him and can bring some of it to the Rams and pick up right where Medved and his staff left off. And we had some girls soccer at Canyon View Park. Fruta coming off the big win over Palisade Tuesday, taking on Central here, and the Cats got after it in this one. Kenna Celietta here with a chance, but Central's River Westcott alertly there for the save. Now up ahead, Ella Hovland pushing with pace, but once again, Westcott is on top of it, this time using her feet to make the stop. But the Cats continue to attack as now Audrey Roden with the cross in the middle, and there at the far post is Hovland to put it home. Fruta would go on to absolutely dominate Central and win this one 9-0. Boy, how about that? Just some Sweet 16 action in Newark. It's the 2-seed Alabama taking on the 6-seed BYU. And this game was really all about one thing: Alabama's three-point shooting. An NCAA tournament record 25 made threes for the Tide as they go on to dominate BYU in one of the most remarkable offensive performances you will see in college basketball. 113-88 Tide. Meanwhile, Maryland battled Florida out in San Francisco, and we had a tight first half as the Gators led by just 2 at the break, but in half 2, the talent and the depth of the Florida Gators really shined. As my pick to win it all, Florida showed they are absolutely a threat to do so, punching their ticket to the Elite Eight for the first time since 2017 with the 87-71 win. And folks, we have got a full slate of Sweet 16 action on Friday. Ole Miss, Michigan State, and Michigan taking on Auburn are the games on CBS Friday beginning at 5:09 p.m. But that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson.
Exciting night for Gator fans.
Oh, incredible, incredible. It's funny, my dad is actually a diehard Maryland fan, so a bit of a split home tonight. I called him after the game. He was not happy to speak to me. He didn't want anything to do with me tonight.
Well, I would have been happy to speak to him after the Rams loss last week.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation we had after that game. I mean, you heard SVP, he was excited. All the Maryland fans were excited about that one, but sometimes when you have that emotional ride of winning on a buzzer beater, to come back and play the #1 team in the West is a tough task for Maryland.
They ended the Texas Tech-Arkansas game, too. Wow, that was
unbelievable. Arkansas had a 16-point lead in the second half. Somehow, Texas Tech comes roaring all the way back, gets the game, ties the game, gets to overtime with a big 3, and they make the scrappy plays in the end, make the defensive stand to win the game and punch their ticket to Elite Eight to play Florida.
A lot of people are like, not enough upsets in this tournament. It's no fun. But it's been a pretty good tournament. It's only going to get better here for the next couple weeks.
We're just continuing to weed out a lot of the bad teams. The highest seed left was the 10-seed Arkansas. They're gone now. It's all top 3-4 seeds.
Good times. Stay tuned right here for the Final Four action. See you tomorrow.